Communities downstream of California's Lake Oroville Dam would not receive adequate warning or time for evacuations if the 770-foot tall dam itself, rather than its spillways, were to abruptly fail. The state water agency that operates the nation's tallest dam repeatedly advised federal regulators a half a decade ago. Regulators at that time recommended that state officials implement more public warning systems, carry out annual public education campaigns, and work to improve early detection of any problems at the dam. 6 years later, state and local officials have adopted some of the recommendations, including automated warnings via reverse 911 calls to residents, but local officials say the state hasn't tackled some other steps that could improve residents' response, such as providing routine community briefings and improving escape routes. The catastrophic scenario of a sudden breach at California's second largest water reservoir, outlined between 2010 and 2012 in online archives of federal dam regulators, is a different and far graver situation than the concern that prompted sudden evacuation orders Sunday for 188,000 downstream residents. Operators of the nearly half-century-old dam in California's Sierra Nevada foothills became worried that the water cascading from the reservoir after a series of winter storms could roar uncontrolled down a rapid eroding emergency spillway towards towns downstream. The shortfalls in organization as well as infrastructure to quickly get residents out were on full display in the chaotic hours after the evacuation order. Residents found themselves caught in traffic jams for hours on clogged roads, leading some families to abandon their cars, while many local officials and ordinary people rushed to help direct traffic and staff emergency shelters. Evacuees also reported seeing fistfights on gridlock roads. In an email Thursday, State Water Agency spokesman Ed Wilson said that despite the repeated back and forth correspondence between state and federal officials about reducing detection and response times in a sudden dam failure, the scenario was hypothetical and not how dams typically fail in real life. Local officials, residents, and a Florida-based evacuation expert said that federal-state discussions highlights the steps that the State Department of Water Resources and others still should take to improve warning and escape for people downstream. Oroville used to have civil defense sirens for emergencies, but funds for such public expenses have dwindled in the Sierra Nevada foothill counties. As of May 2013, hazard assessment reports by Butte County estimates 8,735 people live downstream from the dam area and would likely be underwater in the event of a sudden rupture of that dam, which is 5 miles from the vulnerable area in Oroville. That is very dangerous. So if something were suddenly to happen to that dam, those people wouldn't really have any way to get out of there quick enough not to drown. Now, since the 1990s, Oroville and other communities in Butte County have asked the state for the $300 million it would take to widen the full route of a key highway out of the county from 2 lanes to 4. As of me making this video, they have not received that money. What do you think? Is the situation in Oroville a ticking time bomb? Let me know your thoughts below this video. Thanks for watching.